Yes, and we selected that other hotel,
Yeah.
the
We're in
Riverside.
life, we're in life. So hello everyone, welcome
Hello,
to
hello,
our live stream. We have guys
Team
today
Bridget.
special
Hello
guests.
all.
Yeah, Cullen and Teresa. They are American couple, American citizen. They are my subscribers, viewers, friends, and they already got Russian visa. And I invited
Mhm.
them to share their experience. So, guys, you will see a real experience and why this life is important because I am not only talking about how to get visa, yes, but you have real people who already got the visa and they will tell you the process and you will see that is it hard or not, how much does it cost, and so on. So, Kalan, Teresa, welcome. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? And what do you do in life?
You first.
Oh, I'm Teresa Crothers, and I live in Brandon, Mississippi. Living in the state all my life, and I like Mustang cars. And I have a husky and a sheepdog and a turtle. And we've been married 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I exercise a lot. Exercise a lot. Second degree black belt in karate. And I exercise
Nice
and
to
ride the
meet
bike.
you, Teresa.
You're welcome.
And I'm Cullen Brothers, um, the husband of Teresa Brothers. And I am well, I work at a retail store in Brandon, Mississippi. Well, Flowood, Mississippi. Uh, Before that, I was an internet programmer for at least 20 years till the United States went broke and our company got closed. So we, but I do have a lot of internet experience as a uh, e-commerce web designer.
Mm-hmm.
But now I sell appliances. So we, I've been in Mississippi also. We were both born in the same hospital in
Wow,
Jackson,
awesome.
Mississippi. We were
You
born in
made
the
it.
same hospital. We met through running uh,
Okay.
racing in 1979
Mm-hmm.
is when we first met, and we were both really fast. So now we're
And
broke down.
who won that race in 1971?
Well, she won the overall women's division, and I
Okay.
was second in the overall men's. So they were. Uh, then of course we went on, and she was an All-American. Tell her about where you went to
Oh, I went
school.
to school, University of Alabama. Iran. It's nice to meet you too.
You were All-American.
All American, yeah, I had a scholarship.
Yeah, she was the second fastest runner in the United States when she was in high school
Yeah,
at two different
Amazing.
distances. Um,
yeah.
we did
And
distance running.
it's
So
so romantic. It's so romantic, yes, to meet each other during racing.
yep.
Probably I should start also to join some running racing. Maybe I also will meet my future husband.
You'd have all the guys chasing after you.
I'm sure. Are you married?
No,
No,
I'm not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
I
but
just want to
I'm ready. I'm open. My heart is
we,
open for
maybe
new
maybe we
love.
can
For
help
love.
you find one.
yeah.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
will.
they
Woo.
should be knocking at your door right now.
Hmm.
Of course, they'd
Yeah.
have to be approved by Vadik.
About it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you call
He
this
must
sleep?
approve. He's your manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Kalan, could you tell, please, why you decide to visit Russia this year? Because I know this is your first international trip. You have never been abroad. Yes. And why you decide to do your first trip? And why did you choose Russia? Why not Europe, Africa, or something else? Why
Well,
Russia?
well,
Mm-hmm.
Europe seems to be a dumpster fire right now, and
Mm-hmm.
Russia is somewhere that I really like because every time the media says something bad about somebody, that means they're great. So I've always known Russia was great because all the media does here is say bad things. So I said, if they're saying all those bad things, Russia's got to be the best place on earth. And so I started looking into it, and
Mhm.
I found that it's got some great places. And so I started thinking about it last year. I said, we've got to somehow get there. And I found out it's that with all of the sanctions and everything, they make it very difficult because Europe doesn't allow flights into Russia now. So you have to
Mhm.
go through Turkey or Doha or somewhere, and and they make it tough because they don't take our credit cards because the credit card companies left Russia. Russia did not leave them; they left Russia.
Mhm.
So they make it tough, but you can take cash and you can open a little bank account and you can buy things in Russia just fine. So we're going to beat the president of the United States there because he can't make up his mind if he's able to go for some reason. So we're going to beat him by a long ways, and probably, and we're looking forward to being there because when I started studying Russia outside the U.S. media and actually talking to Russian people on social media, like you and all of our other friends, I found there's just everything there that we would love to see. And we're looking forward to getting there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've never been any further than Mexico, and
Ah,
Mexico is
ah,
right
have
across
you?
the.
Have been in Mexico? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's right across this, basically right across the street from us. I mean,
Yeah. No, not a big trip. Yeah.
it's not a big trip, and
Mhm.
so and we've only been there once each. So
Mhm.
it's time to go to a really fun place, and that's what we're going to do. I look forward to seeing the history and the modern things about Russia that you show us and that other people show us and that other people here don't get to see. Because if you're just searching regular media or Google or something like that, you're not going to see anything because
Mhm.
everything's blocked. You have to go alternative. You have to look at shows like yours and Sasha's, and they're constantly picking on her. That she gets canceled all the time. Um, Places like that, and you can see what's really happening abroad, but you can't get it through the media here. They'll never tell the truth. So
Mhm.
it's always something you have to reach for. And we reached, and we found people like you, and it's
Yeah.
great to know you and all of our friends. 98% of my Instagram friends are Russian.
Russian. Cool.
All
So,
of them,
and
almost
I
all of
really
them.
like, Cullen, how you do this integration because you started to learn Russian language. So you are not only just traveling, right? You're subscribed to Russian people. You explore the country. You started to learn Russian. So it's really a hard job. So it's very professional way
Я
for
говорю по-русски. Я говорю
that.
по-русски.
Да, я говорю по-русски. Да, guys, Cullen говорит по-русски. Cullen speaks Russian. Guys, by the way, if some of you watching me, some guys watching me
You can
here,
say
guys, you
привет.
will see my Russian
Tell us
language
привет.
course.
Say
Also,
hello.
Cullen, you can see Cullen, he's American and he's studying Russian. So for people who wants to learn Russian language, guys,
Привет.
you can
Как
see
дела?
my
Как дела?
website annaglobaltravel.ru, so you can click and see all information about learning Russian with me face to face or taking a Russian language course. So you can see Cullen is studying Russian. It's not hard. It's of course it's not easy, but it's real. Yes, so that everyone.
It's very hard, very difficult,
Wow,
but
where
you
is
can learn enough.
Cullen, don't scare people because if people think that it's very hard, yeah, but actually
But
yes, it's
the
hard.
thing is
But
though, you
if you
don't
are with
need
a good if you are with a good teacher, yes, I think it will be not hard. Yes.
right, and you don't need 100% of the language to get along. All you need is to know the basics to at least because the Russian people are smart. They'll understand you. They'll understand you even if you're in the wrong case. or the wrong grammar, they're still going to know what you're talking about almost all the time. I've found.
Mhm.
But
Yes,
hey,
this
listen to
yes.
Teresa. She's going to say something. She's going to say something in Russian.
What?
Привет.
Forget.
Привет.
Forget.
Привет, привет.
Привет.
Forget.
Как дела?
Cadilla.
Хорошо.
Louder. Хорошо. 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 Хорошо.
Или плохо, плохо, дела плохо.
Плохо, bad. Плохо.
Плохо.
Плохо and хорошо.
Плохо и хорошо. Так,
Yeah,
so guys. Mhm.
but yeah, this visa process is, most people when they start to look at it, they're just going to freak out, and that hard. It's not that hard. It's
Mhm.
way easier than what it first looks like, and that's what I brought, kind of a list of things that can help, and will help make the process much easier. Much easier.
Yeah. Oh, just how can I add? So guys, now we will how can I don't know how. So now guys, we will show you presentation. How can I do it? Just, and you will see how Cullen and Teresa, how what this one, how they got visa, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So guys, you can see this is our topic. Yes, how can an American citizen get tourist visa to Russia? And this is our plan. So Cullen will share their experience. And guys, if you have any kind of questions, so you can ask in the chat, and Cullen and Teresa will answer. And if everyone, some of you guys wants to support this live stream, you will see, guys, my PayPal. You can see on the top of this comments, PayPal, donation alerts. So guys, welcome, and let's start. So first of all, Cullen, could you please tell us how long did it take you to get a visa?
Okay. The first part, in the United States, you have to have a valid United States passport. So if you do not, you have to go to your postal service and get them to do a passport application. That part takes 8 weeks to get a U.S. passport in the mail. If you did not have one. If you do have one, you can get it renewed. It takes far less time. We did not, so it took us 8 weeks to receive that
8
passport.
weeks. So you spent 8 weeks for getting
That's just for the passport only. So, and show the picture. They take pictures for the passport like this. Just hold it up. They take pictures at the postal service before they send your application in.
For getting new passport, yes?
Exactly. So they give you that picture because you're going to have to do something with it later. So they give you the picture. So each of us have a picture that they took. They make a copy of it. They send it off with your passport application. And about 8 weeks later, you receive these passports.
Okay.
And
with this passport, you can travel abroad.
Yes, in and out of the United States. So after you get that, then you're on the phase of getting the visa. So there is a consulate, an embassy in New York City. There are 3 embassies in the United States. New York
3.
City.
Okay.
Yeah, but two of them are basically non-functional. There's Houston, Washington, D.C., and New York. I wouldn't even bother with Houston or Washington, D.C. The New York one, we did everything through. There is a lady named Natalia Matviova. She is like the head of the visa division in New York City Embassy. I think she's the only employee there.
Okay.
We've never talked to anyone else. because
Mhm.
Biden kicked them all out, and which is a terrible decision. But they left Natalia to handle all the visas. So we went through her. She's extremely helpful. What they require is that we had to send them our passports that we just received, the actual passport. You put them in a package and you send them your passport. You have to send a visa application form that you print offline. I have a link for it on this that I sent you that's on this list here. I have a link for
Mhm.
it where you get the application form.
Yes, and yes, this one that you apply visa, and as you said, before 6 months until your trip. Yes, and it takes for you to
Yep.
get a visa from 2 till 4 weeks. And here I'm showing what documents are required. Yes, passport, right? Valid
Yep.
passport, then
Yep.
application from
Yep.
visa.kdmid.ru, yes, with application
Exactly.
ID
Yep.
number.
That's where
Two,
you have to print the application up from.
mm-hmm, two
And then
passports, photos. Mm-hmm,
two extra passport photos. Now that's something you have to get built to specification. So the post office, remember, they had given us these pictures, these
mm-hmm,
passport photos. What you do with those is you take them to, in the United States, there's a pharmacy called Walgreens. Walgreens and maybe some of the others, but Walgreens is a really big pharmacy chain in the United States. And they tailor these pictures, they shape them and form them to the exact size that you need for the visa. So you send, so they do that, and they'll print up two for each of you in
mm-hmm.
the exact size, at the exact right angle. Everything has to be met to specification exactly. And so they'll give you two copies. You pay for those at the drugstore, at the pharmacy, and they'll give you those right there. You don't have to wait. You just get them and you leave. And then you put those in a package with your passport and with the application for the visa. And you have to mail it all to the embassy in New York. I've got the address. I think I put the address on yeah, it's the one for RNG 224 West 30th Street,
Mm-hmm.
Suite 202, New York, New York, 10001. It's on that sheet that I sent you, the address,
Mm-hmm.
and you send that whole package with the passport, the application form, and the two extra pictures and
So
your
means
payment.
that you don't need go to New York. It's enough to
No,
send.
no, they can
You
do it
just
this way. If you go
okay.
through the that embassy, you can do
Mm-hmm.
it remotely. So uh, you don't want to drive all the way to Houston or Washington D.C. You want to go remotely through the New York embassy.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do it that way, you send those items plus we sent. Did we send a check?
Yeah, I think we sent a well, twelve
We
hundred
sent the
dollars.
check. We
It
sent a
was
check
in American money. I don't know what that
in
is.
U.S.
In
dollars,
U.S. dollar. Everything we sent U.S. So I don't.
and what they give you the option, because they're going to have to mail everything back to you. Well, you can either put a prepaid envelope in with your package by FedEx, Federal Express, so that you can receive everything back that way. And it's like $30 prepaid, or
Ah,
you can just let
so
them do it.
they will give you a visa and send it by this extra envelope. Yes, they will
Exactly.
put.
Here's the envelope.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's a FedEx.
Oh, she's got it.
It's a FedEx. See,
But
And yesterday you got it.
right.
Yeah, it was yesterday we got.
But what we did is Natalia just told us that if we didn't want to go waste our time picking up an envelope, that we could just pay 20 extra dollars and she
Mm-hmm.
would do it for us.
They send it to the
So we
house.
put the
Yeah.
extra $20 US dollars, 20 US dollars, and she did the FedEx instead of us having to enclose the envelope. So with the $20 paid for her to ship the visas to us, all in the same package. So if you have more than one person, you can still ship everything in one package. So you don't have to do everything individually. You can do it
Ah,
as a group. As
so
long as
and you sent 2 packages.
we just sent one package with all of our information in it.
Ah, so for you, no need to send 2 packages
You
because
didn't
you're
have
2,
to, just
2
one,
people
just
can be
one.
together. Mm-hmm.
And when it came back, when it returned to us from her, one package. It was all in one package. And both visas inside the passport, and we're ready. So
Yeah,
that
so
was
wow, it's cool. I thought that you should go to the embassy in person, but you don't need.
you would have to if it was Houston or Washington D.C. And New
Ah,
York, as far as I know, New York is the only one you can do this way
cool.
with the remotely. But
Mhm.
it took all right. It took how long did it take to get the visas?
I don't know, about a month.
Probably a month,
A month.
1 month, miss it's 1 month
I didn't miss
six,
it. Did you pay
or
for extra time? So did you wait 2 weeks or 4 weeks?
we waited for the month, the 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Considering
And
that,
then and
yeah,
and total for you was like uh, 8 weeks you were waiting your passport, and
that was the
then
longest part.
the longest
That was
part.
the longest part.
Mm-hmm.
Then
We got it before 8 weeks. The past.
it came a little bit earlier than 8 weeks, but they told us to allow 8 weeks. We got it
Mm-hmm.
in
Out in about a month.
6.5,
It
maybe
didn't take very
6.
long.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
but then the visa was far faster.
Yeah.
It was 1 month.
Cullen, how much does it cost? Because I see Navigator is asking $1,200 for the visa for 1 week, or it's not correct why he's writing.
No. If it's one person, for one person, a 3-year travel visa, multi-entry, the 3-year multi-entry travel visa to Russia is $590 US. 590.
Yeah, so this
Um,
one, yes, I see. For
now the
oh,
other option,
mhm,
there's 2 options. The
mhm.
second option is for a faster processing time. It gives you a 2-week processing time, and that visa is $700.
Yeah, 700. Yes, so 4 weeks visa, $560. Yes,
590.
590. Да, 590. So not 1,200. So just 590,
It was for
one
2
visa.
people. I think it was for 2
The
people.
1,200 was for both of us combined
That's why.
with the $20 postage.
It's 1,200. It's for
That's two
2 people.
people and the
Yeah.
postage. Yep, for the return envelope. That was
Yeah.
exactly 1,200. So it,
Yeah, for 2 people we can say yes, 1,200 for 2
yep,
people. Да,
exactly.
with envelope. Mhm.
Unless you want to do the fast method, which is not that much faster, really. It's $110 more per person, but we just did the regular method, the normal
Mhm.
method.
And also they prepared for you invitation letter, or how did you get invitation letter?
They did it at the embassy.
An embassy. So
Yep,
invitation letter included.
embassy did it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a. I thought at first they were going to charge you extra for it, but that it doesn't. That includes it. That
Mhm.
includes the invitation letter. but you do have to have an invitation letter. Like you've given a lot of people invitation letters.
Yes, I provide the invitation letter, and for providing it, I need a copy of passport and hotel booking, and it's
But
enough.
this
Mhm.
$590 US dollars included the invitation letter.
Cool.
They just did it.
Mhm.
So it's pretty good. They had very good communication, and we always knew what was happening. So they would let you know when they've received your envelope. They let you know when they've shipped the other envelope, and it worked good. It worked good.
So very and it looks like very easy. Yes, and you just prepare passport. So, and all these documents you send to the embassy: passport,
Exactly.
application form, photos, and FedEx bill. And did you send them hotel booking, or they don't need?
No, they don't do that part. It's just the visas. That has to come through somebody else like you, maybe.
Yeah,
You could do that, but they don't do
and
that.
and did they ask you about flight tickets?
No, they don't do
Oh,
that.
no, also no need. So just enough passport, application form, and photos. It's enough for getting.
They're strictly paperwork.
And also they provide insurance, because you need also insurance, medical insurance.
Right, with the visa. With the
And
visa.
also it's included in this visa, included invitation letter and visas.
Pick one up. I'm gonna show it from far away.
Passport.
Where's yours?
Oh.
Баротики, no, $50, $20 per stage.
This is mine.
That's the. Don't show it too close, but
it's in Russian.
no, wait, that's the USA.
They got it comes with a pass. It's got the visa and the passport in it, which I don't.
Let's see.
He's gonna find it. Well, it's in there.
Here it is. Now, just hold it up from afar. Get your fingers off. So, this is what a Russian travel visa looks like.
It looks like it's the same thing.
Yep, and you can see the picture is exactly the right size. Oh, and here's someone. Ginger, come here. Come here. Come here.
Your dog.
Come here. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Is she in the picture yet?
Hello. Who will stay with your dog when you come to Russia?
We have a place where we are going to put them, where we always go when we go on out of town. It's out in the country, in the woods, and they have a kennel, and they keep our pets when we go out of town. So, but we've never left them anywhere more than 4 days. So they're going to be there for probably a total of 10 days, counting travel time. So we'll see how they do.
And now
they'll probably be mad. They'll get mad at us when we get home, I'm sure. But we'll just have to answer to them and give them some extra treats.
Oh, Christian Hansen writing beautiful husky.
Who said? Yep.
Christian, and also Christian say that hello, Cullen and wife. Как дела?
Oh boy, this is Ginger.
Oh, hello.
She comes from Texas.
Ginger. She was born in Texas.
In Texas, wow.
We rode 20 hours in the car to get her and bring her home.
Ian here.
20-hour trip.
Hello. Ian, hello. Ian, my American student, he is learning Russian. Hello, Ian.
Yeah, you
got
a lot.
Ian, yes, you were watching video with him.
You've got a lot of students.
Yeah, and you can see Ian picture at his dog, Jack Russell, dog of Ian.
Yeah, Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah,
Yeah. He has and he brought his dog from America.
right, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're real smart. They're very smart puppy dogs.
Ginger's always in the picture.
She's big.
She's always
She's
in.
just very large.
She's
And a
always-
big dog. But yeah,
Texas Ginger. Barotic is asking Texas Ginger. Oh, I will bring
Ginger.
Vadik. Да.
Ginger. Look at Ginger.
She don't like cats.
Is
She
there-
don't like cats. I'm
This
sorry.
is
She don't like
Ginger,
cats.
there's Buddy.
She don't like
There's Buddy.
cats.
But I
Oh,
think, but I think she will not understand that this cat because they don't understand video.
No, they
no.
understand video, but she don't
This
like
is
cats.
this is Ginger's first time on live television.
Oh,
Yes,
Ginger, you are YouTube superstar. Pet show.
Maybe somebody needs to do a donation for the pets.
Да, guys, so welcome everyone who wants to send donation by PayPal, guys. Donation alerts, welcome if this stream useful for you.
Don't let anything happen to those. Oh, and we're trying to think if I missed anything on this checklist here. Oh, on the
Navigator is
payment.
asking how to get visa for cats and dogs.
I
think you can send them on a plane.
They can go on a plane. I just don't know how to do the visa for them.
I don't think you have to have a visa.
I don't think they have to
They
have a
have
visa.
a health.
No, pets don't need visa, but you just need to prepare some documents. Yes,
Health certificate.
we can ask guys Yen. Yen can tell if it's interesting how to travel from US to Russia with your dog, if you need.
Also,
Kalana, could you tell please about flight tickets? Did you book already or not?
Yes, and if you're in the United States and you try to do it through United States internet, you're not even going to get any choices. It's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
They have everything blocked. You have to go through someone in Russia to do it. And that's what we did. I mean, we just used one of your other friends to do it.
So you ask one Russian friend to buy tickets for you?
Yes. Yeah. You know them.
He did it online.
The American expat. You know Joseph and Svetlana.
Joseph. Okay.
Yeah, they did it. They did it. They did
so
it.
Guys, it looks like that people from US can't buy flight tickets by themselves, so maybe they need to use VPN, something like this.
The routes. It won't show you the routes to Russia directly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to basically figure it out yourself, and it's hard to do. Plus the prices.
And what kind of flight did he buy for you from Mississippi to Moscow? Yes. And will you fly through the Istanbul, or what is middle?
Yes, we in our airport in Mississippi had to go through Dallas, Texas first. That's the only place that has international flights. We fly to Dallas, Texas, which is about 2 hours on the flight. And then from Dallas, Texas, it had to go to Istanbul, Turkey, which is quite a ways, but you can't go through Europe anymore. You had to go to Turkey.
Yes, and yes.
So then from Turkey to Moscow. So it's a fairly long flight, but that's about the only way you can do it right now.
How long your flight is take? So from Mississippi to Texas to Istanbul to Moscow, total how long?
If I'm thinking right, it's 2 hours to Dallas from Mississippi, and then I think it's 16 hours to Moscow from there, counting the Turkey part. So it's like 18 hours.
18 hours. Oh my God! Looks
counting
like one day.
Counting the layover. If I'm calculating right. if I'm calculating correctly. So
18.
yeah, it's a ways, but it's going to be worth it. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to see you. So unless you're booked solid, we won't see you, I guess. We need
So
to see you though.
you see, Hani is asking, so you cannot fly to Canada than Russia?
Wow, not from here. Mississippi, our airport is not that big. We don't even go to New York. So
Yeah.
we can't, all we had to do is, the farthest we can go from here is to Texas, to Dallas. So that's, now if you're living in New York or somewhere, then you could probably do it from there.
It will be faster. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of
Oh,
having to
Ginger
do
is so she's so
what we're
cute.
doing. He's bouncing around back there. Hey, there we go. Okay.
So
But yeah,
Barotiki, so can I see question from Barotiki? Maybe from the US, you should
hello,
simply
Veronica.
buy a ticket to Turkey or Serbia or Dubai or Addis Ababa. Then once they buy the tickets to Russia. So what do you think?
They tried to do it through Doha at first, but the layover is really long, very long there. It would have taken another day almost. So Istanbul was the better option because we
Yes.
wanted to spend time in Russia. We don't want to spend time in Turkey. We want to spend time in Russia. So
Yeah.
so that's
And Helen, how long are you going to stay in Russia? 10 days, right?
7 nights. 7 nights. And the first 5, all those nights we'll have a hotel all 7 nights in Moscow, but we're going to have one night during that in St. Petersburg. So
Helen,
we'll actually have,
why do you come just for 1 week? It's not enough. Why not 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
my work vacation doesn't allow any
Okay.
more days. I have a crummy job.
It's 2 weeks.
So
It's 2 weeks.
our job doesn't have many benefits. So I get a total of 2 weeks for the year, and that's it. So
Just 2 weeks per year. Wow.
Yeah, for the year.
In Russia, we have 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
That's why I'm always working on Saturday when your show is going on, because I can't get a Saturday off. I can never get a Saturday off. So that's why. That's why I'm always having to do your show from work. So
I should start show on Sunday. Yeah, maybe it'll be better.
there you go. Because every time at work I'm using it, and somebody says, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Well, I'm watching
live
Anna.
stream.
I'm watching Anna. Well, you better go talk to that customer. That's what I hear all day. Or go move that refrigerator. It needs to be moved to the warehouse.
Cullen, what kind of job do you do now in Mississippi?
I'm in appliance sales.
In sales?
I sell heavy appliances, washing machines, refrigerators, big televisions, furniture.
So if I come to US, I will go to your shop to buy something.
That sounds good. Oh, they would love you. Yep. But that's why we didn't have any more time. I would have loved to have gone for longer. Of course, Ginger won't put up with it either. She's gonna chew us out when we get home the way it is. But yeah, we're gonna do multiple visits though, because this is a 3-year travel visa. 3 years.
Yeah, it's cool. 3 years. So you have visa for 3 years. Yes.
And there's another thing. You got to remember that from the day that you enter Russia, your passport in the United States has to be valid for at least 6 months after the first day that you enter Russia. You have to have, like, we bought a 10-year passport. So there's no way we could miss. So the 10-year passport is way beyond the limit. So that's what you want. Because otherwise, you're going to run into other countries that have that same rule. So you have to have your passport still good for 6 months after the end of your Russia vacation. Like we're staying 7 nights and we're leaving the next day. Our passport had to be good for at least 6 months after the day that we leave. So always remember that. You've got to have a long passport. So if it's not up to date, you need to make it up to date before you apply for your visa.
Yeah, I think actually it's this rule maybe for every country. Yes, because when we apply for any kind of visa, they're checking that passport should be at least valid at
6
least
months.
6 months. Yeah.
We had to show a birth certificate.
Yes, and you also need a valid birth
It has to
certificate.
be the real
Now that's for
thing.
your passport. That's
to
not for
be-
the visa. That's for the passport.
And they take that. It has to be original. Can't be a copy.
So we had to actually send off for ours because I did not have mine.
And they keep that.
So,
They put a hole in it.
but you can do
They
that.
staple
That's
it
not
to
something
the-
that will stop you. You can do that easily online.
I think
so-
it was $50.
But like I
It
said,
is.
that's only for the passport. That has nothing to do with the visa. That's just to
Mhm.
get a U.S. passport. You have to have a birth certificate that shows when you were born and who your parents were. So, and we found out, oddly enough, during this procedure, that my father was half Canadian.
Oh.
So-
Mhm.
Did not know that ever before then. He died a long time ago, but he was half Canadian.
Mhm.
So that was kind of interesting, but you've got to remember to have your birth certificate handy when you apply for the passport, and that's just another little thing to remember.
So it's in US when you apply for a new passport, you need to
Right.
show your birth certificate.
Exactly.
They
No,
take
it's in Russia. I think when we apply for our travel passport, so they I think don't ask. I don't remember because I also need to get the passport because right now I don't have international passport. I have only Russian, and for example, now I can't travel abroad, and I need also to apply for the passport, and also they provide it for 5 years or for 10 years.
Right. 10 years. That's what we did.
Yeah,
we had the
also
same
that.
option. We did the
Mhm.
10. But yeah, if you came to the USA, you would have to do the same thing we're doing, except for in reverse. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so
And-
we're asking about money. What are they going to do about money? Will American money work there? Navigator, strange question. So guys will bring
Okay.
dollars and they can exchange. Yes.
You take the cash.
Mhm.
There are places where you can exchange the money quite easily. From what I've heard, all over Moscow, there's places where you can exchange for ruble.
Mhm.
Ruble. And
Да, in the center, but don't guys, yes, that Cullen, don't exchange money in airport because they have not good rate. You will lose
Right.
20. So you can
Right.
exchange just a little bit if you need. For example, you can exchange $100 to pay for taxi, for metro, and then when you reach Moscow center, you can exchange money in the Moscow center.
Right. Is that fairly easy to find?
Yes, it's everywhere. Very easy to find exchange. So you can go to the bank. You can go to exchange places. So they're working. Usually from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Oh, that's good. That's
So-
good. So we will be arriving somewhere on August the 5th.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what time. I guess that's dependent on the flight. But we arrived,
August 5th. Yes.
and it's that the VKU Vinikova.
Vnukovo, да, VKU
Vnukovo?
Vnukovo. Mhm,
Vnukovo.
Vnukovo. Mhm.
That's the airport. So that's where we'll be arriving at, you know, and then we're supposed to check into this hotel or a hotel sometime that day. And and so that's kind of the schedule, and we'll be there. We'll be leaving on August the 12th, sometime in the morning, fairly early in the morning on August the 12th.
Mm-hmm. Cullen, do you
So
have someone who will meet you in airport, or will you reach airport Moscow Center by yourself?
we haven't we haven't done any of that yet. We don't have someone to do it.
Also, if you want, I can meet you.
And sure, I mean, if you yeah, if you could, that would help us a lot because we're
Mm-hmm.
not going to know where we're going when
Yeah.
we step off the plane. We did go out. We bought matching suitcases that you can roll that have wheels,
Mm-hmm.
suitcases with wheels. So I figure I know that will help. I know that will help
We got
some.
backpacks.
And we're going to bring backpacks.
Yeah. So,
So
Cullen, you will just tell me when you come, so and I can meet you in airport, especially in August, and I will need to be in Moscow. That, and also if you want, I can be your tour guide in Moscow.
yeah, we want you to do that because we won't know where we're going
Mm-hmm.
at least for 2 days, and then
Yeah, for 2 days maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, do you have a car, or do they drive?
No, in
Or
Moscow you don't need a car. We don't use cars.
metros.
Metro,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, okay, and walk. They walk maybe.
Yeah, we
A
walk
lot of
because
walking.
no, we have in Moscow we have very good public transport, so not like in
Okay,
US. So we don't need a car, and it's very easy because everything near with metro, and metro. You saw the video, yes, they're very beautiful, comfortable, and it's very cheap. So you just pay how much $1. So $1 you pay for metro, and you can explore all city and everything close to the metro. So you just jump to the metro, 10 minutes, and you reach any attraction if you need.
Teresa asked me yesterday, do they have bicycle rentals?
yeah.
Yes. You can. Also, what we have bicycle, and we have electro scooter.
How do you pay for them?
Uh, oh yes, I probably I will need to help you because yes, for
Yeah,
payment.
you can show us that. If we get a
Yeah, I
hold of
will
one
show
of
you.
those,
I
we
will
can
show you
use
my.
those.
That because maybe you will need to pay from your account, but you can't do registration of your account. Yes, I will help you, and it's cool
Okay.
that you can pay for bicycle or pay for electro scooter, and you will explore the city by your foot, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be
They
fun.
have trails. Do they have bike trails and they have bike trails and things?
Speak louder.
But what is it?
Yeah.
Pass.
Huh?
Pass.
Path?
Pass.
Never mind.
Bike paths,
Bike path. Yeah, bike path.
like bicycle lines, bicycle trails.
Yeah, got it. Not everywhere.
Okay.
Not everywhere. So we have area. It's maybe about Gorky Park, Sparrow Hills. This area they have. It's one area, but in all city, no, we don't have. And unfortunately, not 100% of the city. Some part of city we have, some not, and people drive. No, maybe. Actually, that's why maybe can be not comfortable. Yeah, because you will drive on the pedestrian area.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you're right
it's
on the
dangerous.
pedestrian.
It's
Okay.
dangerous
Okay.
if you do. So we have pedestrian area and we have cars area.
Yeah.
If you do it on the car area, it could be dangerous. If you do it on
Okay.
pedestrian, it can disturb people. So,
We see
yeah.
people on the videos. We see people riding scooters
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere. Everywhere. They just
it is they seem like they're very popular.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
Scooters, electric scooters.
Electric scooters, yes, and it's popular and very comfortable. So let's see, Colin, did we answer for all questions? I will check. Visa we discussed. Consulate office discussed. Process, how did you apply visa?
Oh,
Yes.
payment we need to do.
Payment.
Yep, we need to do the payment. Yeah, because we paid by a personal check. Personal check that we wrote. Isn't that how we paid?
Yeah, it's for the passport
For
or
the visa.
For the visa, yeah.
Personal check.
Personal check.
They give you the option also to do a credit card, to do a Visa or MasterCard, but you have to pay 4 to 5% additional charge if you use a credit card. So 4% or 5% additional charge for a credit card. And then they say Zelle, which is an electronic service that goes through your bank. People use it in the United States. I don't know if you know of Zelle, Z-E-L-L.
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. What is the payment method? It means that when you can
like
pay.
PayPal? Like PayPal?
It's kind of like PayPal.
PayPal?
Except for it's called Zelle. And it goes straight through a bank, and the embassy accepts Zelle payments. Now they have I put an address for it, boss@rnto.org, boss@rnto.org. It's
and it's how you paid for Russian embassy, yes?
You can. We sent a check. We sent a personal check, a handwritten check. You can also do what we call a money order, which is like a check, but it's more guaranteed. It's a money order.
You can get that from Walmart?
You can get them
at the bank? I don't know where you get it.
Any of these big grocery stores like a Walmart or a Kroger.
Extra. I don't know how much extra it is.
That you have to pay for it, but they do money orders at those places. There's also another cash application called Venmo, Venmo. I know people use it here frequently. It's a bank. It takes money straight from your bank account, but it's an online payment called Venmo, Venmo. But in the United States, a lot of people have stopped writing checks because they have just gotten used to using these electronic services. But it's very easy just to write a check for the amount, a personal check, without having to risk security. And that's why we did it that way. We used personal check.
Writing check.
But electronic is available through Venmo and Zelle. And with no additional charge. So, but the check is no additional charge too. So it's just easier for most people if they have checks. So you just have to have some checks.
Yeah, I have checks. Yeah, it's very hard to get checks now.
Writing check, writing.
Yeah, right. A physical check is very hard to order them. You have to go to the bank.
And you use it for payment for Russian embassy in New York City.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah, actually, I like this idea that you don't need to go to the embassy, so that you can just send your documents to New York, and then after 1 month they send you a visa. So it's so easy.
If we would have had to go to New York, it would have been a mess. It would have been another week that I don't have on vacation time.
We had to fly.
And we didn't have that kind of time. So I was so glad to hear that they could do it through the mail. And it worked perfectly.
Cullen, and as I know that not every American citizen can use New York embassy, right? Because it depends on from which state you are. Some people can go only to Washington, D.C., right? Or everyone
No,
can? Every
anyone
American
from
citizen can choose New York.
all 50 states. All 50 states can do it. So it does not matter.
Because
And
I thought that every embassy works with special states, like New York works with these states, and Washington D.C. works only with these states. So, or it's
no,
not like
because it's so limited now. It's so limited now because of what Biden did, firing all the embassy workers, that you only have really the New York option. That's the only viable option. So we all have to use New York.
no. So
Yeah.
everyone
Unless
can
you
use
just
New York. Yes.
unless you just live in Houston and you want to
Drive to Dallas.
drive down there through all that pollution and do that. But what we did is by far the easiest method, and you can do it from anywhere in the United States without
Cool.
having
Yeah.
to waste your time and go through all kinds of problems. Because really, Washington D.C. and Houston are very dangerous right now for U.S. citizens, for anybody.
Why is Houston and Washington D.C. is dangerous?
Crime,
Crime places. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
So actually, New York would probably be the safest of the three if you were going in person, which sounds crazy, but that's true right now. But the New York, going through the mail is the best way. It's
So
the best way.
naturally, is it true that people walk and some thieves can take a bag? Yeah, people.
Yeah, it's you can't even walk into the parking lot in Jackson near where we live, the capital city of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very careful even walking to your car in the parking lot. Is that dangerous? So you have to be very careful. It's a lot of crime. It's lots of crime.
Yeah, in Moscow, very safety, really.
Yeah,
Actually,
I've seen the videos of you walking around at
yeah, I'm
midnight.
walking. Actually, I walk late. So, for example, now 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I walk in midnight, um, and people, no problem. So I'm walking around, nothing.
Yeah, and you even carry a big Christmas tree while you're doing it.
What I'm doing?
You even carry a Christmas tree while you're walking around.
Yeah, my Christmas tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
remember that one.
So, Cullen, people ask you about Sapsan train. Will you use? Who's asking? Will you use Sapsan train to reach St. Petersburg? Do you know about?
Yes, there's two different methods. There's a regular train and there's a very fast train. The very fast train is about 4.5 hours from Moscow to St. Petersburg. And that's the one we're going to use. And we'll stay one night in St. Petersburg and then go back to Moscow for the next day. But I think you have to book that train in advance.
Yes. So do you mean that you will not take a hotel, book a hotel in St. Petersburg?
For one night.
For one night. So you come from Moscow in the morning by Sapsan, then explore the city, sleep one night, and next day come back to the Moscow.
Go back to Moscow that evening or afternoon. And
yes, Sapsan, it's better to book beforehand because August when you come. So you said it will be 5th August. Yes.
Right.
Probably, Cullen, you need to check because probably maybe it will be better to use airplane because August is a high season and a lot of people go to St. Petersburg and tickets can be extremely expensive and probably it will be better to book flight tickets. So maybe flight tickets will be cheaper than Sapsan.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out as we get closer.
Yes, later. Yes, later. No, for example, now it's March. maybe in May. Yes,
Right.
you can check.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're just trying to do everything ahead of time so that we don't get caught off guard. So
Yeah.
that's just, but yeah,
Oh,
that's how did you pronounce the train? The name of the train?
Sapsan.
Subsan.
Да, ой, сейчас
Subsan.
I will write in Russian. Sapsan, да, это in
Subsan.
Russian. Да, Sapsan, it's a Russian bird.
I see. Subsan.
Да,
Subsan. It looks
Sapsan, also I will write in English. Sapsan, it's a small Russian bird, and this bird is very fast. Very
Subsan.
fast bird.
Subsan.
That's why we call the train Sapsan, because very fast train. I think speed is 250 kilometers. No, no, very fast speed
It's
per
shaped like a
hour.
it's shaped like a bullet. It looks like a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the videos of it.
Hmm.
Subsan. Subsan.
Guys, you can ask Cullen and Teresa questions, because I think we answered for the question how Americans can get visa. So, guys, if you want, me and Cullen and Teresa ready to read your questions, you can write, guys. So you can write questions.
Wow.
I'm checking maybe some questions people. No, yes, we already answered. Sapsan. You can see also navigator. Yes, this question. Does Carl and Teresa plan on using the Sapsan? Yeah, we answered.
Right.
For that.
Right. Or whatever is the best at the time.
Yeah. Colin, what do you want? What kind of places do you want to visit in Moscow? Do you have a plan?
I got
Because
a list of
I'm
them.
sure you already saw all vlogs about all Moscow
They take
sites. What
well.
is your favorite attractions in Moscow?
Teresa will tell you.
Okay, Red Square, Gum Mall, June,
Yep.
Effie Mall City, St.
I feel
Basil,
more. Mm-hmm.
Effie
Effie
Mall.
Mall, St. Basil, Cathedral, downtown Moscow, Moscow River Boat Ride, Gorky Park, and Museum.
You got all that?
Yeah, I wrote it all down. He wrote it all down for me.
That's, yeah, the boat rides look really nice on the river.
Radisson Cruise, yes.
Radisson, right. That looks really pretty. Yep. Yeah, those look good.
Colin, you see, Barotiki is asking how much was the passport. So how much did you pay for American passport?
How much was our passports?
$182 each.
182 each.
182 each. Barotiki is writing 200. No, yes, around 180.
Close. That's for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was to start out. That's if you have no passport to start with. If you were just renewing your passport, it's less.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're starting fresh with no passport, it's the 182 each.
Yeah. So, guys, any questions to Cullen and Teresa? If not, Cullen, I will show you just one, and for you and for Teresa, my plan. So I've done this plan. Look at this. So how I guide the tourists, and I've decided to how to say no. No, this is 1 second. I decided to accumulate all together. Just I will show you too. Just 1 second. I will upload the presentation, and I've done the best, as I think, the best plan. Just 1 second. No, because like Moscow is very big, yes, and we have a lot of places to visit. So, and I've made the best plan for 4 days that you can cover a lot of places. Just travel plan. So I have found, just 1 second. So, and you will see, for example, how I was guiding Indian couple and what places we visit. Just 1 second.
Right.
And
I
also,
saw most of that one. I watched most of that one.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Teresa has to go to the
I
bathroom.
gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Okay. Don't trip over Ginger. There we go. Okay.
yes. Teresa left us.
Come back though. Yeah, go do that. We rode the bikes this morning. We rode our bikes this morning, and we went cycling for quite a while this morning.
Yeah, I see you and Teresa so active. So I think, I should also do.
We rode 35 kilometers this morning on the bikes.
Wow.
It's very windy. There's going to be a storm today. It looks like springtime storm, probably.
YouTube travel plan.
But yes, we'll definitely please save room for us for at least a couple of days, at least some hours on the sixth and seventh. I would say for sure. If you can. I don't know what time we get there on the 5th. Whatever time the flight gets in.
Cullen, yes, look at this. Okay. Yes. And maybe Teresa will also see that. So you can see this is my plan. What I can recommend you, and what we can visit with you together, or you can decide maybe 1 day you can spend by yourself, or maybe you decide to spend all days with me. So you can see day 1, what I recommend. And you can see all these things, they located in one place. So it means that you just do one ride, like from your hotel to Red Square. And all these locations also you mentioned, you can see Red Square, Zaryadye Park, Kremlin, St. Basil's Cathedral, GUM and Alexander Garden. So all of these things, they're located in one place, so no need to move to another places. So we just spend 1 day here, and usually it will be maybe 5 hours will be enough to see all of this. And you can see pictures with this tourist. We are inside of the Kremlin. You can see this is Tsar Cannon, Tsar Bell, and then St. Basil's Cathedral. You can see picture number 3.
Yeah.
Then you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attractions you will visit for 1 day.
Most of them are on this list.
Also, which you mentioned about GUM, St. Basil's. So this is day number 1. Day number 2, second day. Also, as you mentioned, Gorky Park and Radisson Cruise. You can see this picture from Radisson Cruise. Yeah, so we go to the Gorky Park. Also, all of these things, they're located in one place. It's west of Moscow. We go to Gorky Park, then next destination, Sparrow Hills, MSU University if you want to visit. And then we can take a Radisson Cruise. And Radisson Cruise takes 2 hours and a half. And you see through the Moscow River, all Moscow sites from the river.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
It's a second day.
Really good. That's most of the things on the list that Teresa was calling out.
Yeah, and I can see day number 3. Also, if you remember, this is Vedenha Park, and we can take a ride Ferris wheel. You can see it takes 10 minutes, and you see all Moscow from the bird's view.
Like
And
that.
also
Yeah.
there are a lot of museums in this park. Also you can see behind of us Ostankino TV Tower. So this area also, if you want, also popular VDNH Park.
Ferris wheel. I've seen you and other people on that Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, do you
one that has-
remember? Mhm.
each car has a different theme behind it, a different subject or theme.
You can see Barotiki is asking how much is the Radisson River cruise. Barotiki, one ticket, so price depends on the season. If it's summer, of course, price will be more, in winter less. I think it's around 1,500 rubles or 2,000. So it's like $15, 15
Yeah,
or
that's
20.
good.
$15 or $20 for one person for Radisson cruise.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I'd like to do that for sure
Yeah.
because you get to
So,
see the whole city just about.
yeah, it's amazing, and it's amazing that you can see all city from the river, and it's different that you can see something from the earth by your foot, and then you see from the river. It's amazing. So next, day number 4, you can see Arbat Street. We can visit Arbat Street, Victory Park, Moscow City Business Center, and interesting metro stations, metro tour. Yeah. Also,
That's
Cullen,
almost-
I can send you this plan by Telegram. You can see, and it just an example, of course. It
we
could be
need to
other.
get you and Teresa on Telegram also.
Mhm.
She'll send you a message, and you just have
Yeah.
to remember to look for it. Yeah, that would be great. I'd like to have that. And
Yeah, so
and at
it's
least,
4 days plan. Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, we'll need at least the first 3, and the first 3 for sure.
Yeah.
I would say.
So, guys, if you don't have any questions, we can let Cullen and Teresa go. Maybe they're busy. Yes, need some other things. Cullen and Teresa, do you have some questions to me? Maybe I can answer for something.
Is that a package deal or something? That tour that you do?
Yes, I can send you the prices about package.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Does it include the does it include meeting us at the airport,
I mean,
or is that an extra charge?
No, we can discuss in Telegram.
That sounds good.
okay. I don't know how to use Telegram good, but you probably do. I don't.
Cullen,
use computers
we
much.
She
have
just
chat with
started
Cullen.
using it.
Okay, yeah.
She just has me in Telegram. That's all she's
Okay,
got.
yes, yeah.
So, but yeah,
Mhm.
we'll. She's gonna send you a message today,
Okay.
and just be on the lookout for it, because we just started, or she just started using it.
And Cullen,
because I
also,
wanted-
if you want, we can do some vlog with Teresa when you come to Moscow.
yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be
Yeah, if you
That'd be
want.
great. We need somebody to take Teresa and my picture together in front of some
yeah.
of these landmarks, because we don't want to have no pic. We got to have a bunch of pictures, So we got to get in front of something and have someone click our picture.
Can you take photographs in some of those places? Because some of the places here you can't take photographs.
No,
But
what
you know what I mean? I mean, it's
what
just
she's saying is a lot of places around here don't allow you to take photographs.
inside.
But it looks like to me in Moscow, there's people taking photographs everywhere. Is that true?
Yes, also, I can tell the secret. So I remember me when I came to one place which was not allowed to do pictures. My friend, you know what he did? So he took a camera and he
Yeah.
put the record, and he has here the pocket. He's put like this,
Oh yeah.
and no one knows, because like no, because in a man
Yeah,
t-shirt. Yes, so like
and he
this.
was
So it was.
filming. He was filming you the whole time.
Yeah, and people and people don't know that he's doing filming because no, it's like so something like this. So it's was no like this, some pocket, and he did it. Oh, I have video. Because of course,
Teresa,
if you do like
Teresa,
this, they say, "Oh no, pictures not allowed." But if you do it in hiding way, no problem.
but all of these attractions, like we're talking about, they take a lot of pictures. It looks like so,
Yeah.
like Red Square and places like this,
Mm-hmm.
Goom. Um, but we were in a casino.
They don't allow
We were
pictures.
in a casino on the Gulf of Mexico, uh, in Mississippi, and we took a picture of each other, and some security guard came up. You can't be taking pictures in here, and
In casino, it's not allowed. Yeah.
you're like,
Not
oh,
not inside. Outside you could take them outside, but not inside.
they made us go outside.
Yeah, with the bill, they don't let you film anything
Yeah.
in there. So.
Yeah. So that's why she was asking that, is
Yeah,
because
I mean, some of these places don't
we've
let you
been run off before a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we just have to be careful. Okay.
But yeah, we try to say, if you can, try to save us like at least those first 3 days if you can,
Mm-hmm.
for three or three 3 or 4 hours, or something.
Yeah.
Because it would be really nice to have somebody that knows where they're going, so we don't waste our whole day trying to find something.
Yeah, because it
Otherwise,
will be. It's really will be a lot
otherwise
of.
we'd be going back and forth and lost totally. So
Yeah.
Yes.
yep,
With me,
yeah.
it's With me, it's perfect because I will save
No,
your time. Yeah, because you will not
we've
lose your
seen
time.
you we've seen you walking around the Red Square at 2 o'clock in the morning, so we know you know where you're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, just send us all that information, please, Anna. And
Yeah. Thank you, Cullen, for sharing your information. I hope it's helpful
I hope we
for
didn't
other.
wake Vadik up. Did we bother Vadik? Or is he
No,
okay?
Vadik is yes, he's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Ginger, tell her what Ginger's doing.
Ginger's sleeping too. She's laying down. That Cullen's feet.
Yeah, she's right here. She's laying down, asleep.
Okay.
Also, Vadik also lying down.
So Ginger's asleep too. So everybody's asleep but us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right,
Cullen,
well,
thank you so much. We will be in touch.
I hope
And
that covered everything. If anybody has any other questions, just relay them to me. I'll try to get them answered. Okay.
yeah, so guys, also in comments, if you didn't ask something in this live chat, you can guys write in comments and Cullen will answer.
I mean, I'm on Instagram. Both Teresa and me are on Instagram, and Telegram, but mostly Instagram and YouTube, of course.
Yeah, guys, I will share the Cullen and Teresa Instagram. You can contact them directly and follow them. And Cullen, Teresa, see you in August.
Hey,
Okay.
August,
remember,
my favorite. August is my favorite month because weather is perfect. A lot
it's
of
going to be good weather.
a lot of festivals outside, and it's amazing.
A lot of sunshine. It looked like last year for sure.
Yeah, a lot of sunshine.
So
People
save
happy.
us those spots, because we're going to need some help. We haven't been anywhere further than Mexico, so we need help. Okay. All right. Well, look, you have a good Sunday. Okay. It's nighttime there.
Oh, okay.
See, it's like 9:22.
Yeah, in Moscow 9:22. Yeah, so soon me and Vadik we will go to sleep. And for you, have a good Sunday.
Because it's only
Okay.
1:22 here.
Okay. Yeah,
So
good Sunday too.
we did get 1 hour closer because daylight savings time ran out, and now we're 8 hours behind you.
Today is a time changing, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we still do that here. So now we're only 8 hours
And what
behind.
is the time from your place?
It's Central.
Central.
Time.
Central.
Central.
I don't know if that
Yep,
means
Central
it's
Time.
Central Time.
Yes, you
It's
know.
1:30, I think. 1:30 p.m.
1:22. Yeah,
That's right.
1:30.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's afternoon.
Will you arrive in Moscow early or later? I don't know. if
We
we'll get
depends
there.
on how long the layover is.
Okay, I don't know if we'll get there an
In
hour
Turkey.
early or okay.
Yes, and Cullen also tell me, please, when you come to Moscow, that if you want me to meet you, so I will need to
Right.
know.
Oh, you'll know well ahead of time. I mean, hopefully we'll know more soon. Oh, that's
Or
a
you
good
can just
question.
send me your flight tickets. I will check. Yeah.
If you if what was I gonna say? Oh, Telegram. When we arrive in Russia, will we be able to access Telegram to
Yes,
communicate
you
with you?
can. When you arrive in Russia, when you landed, you can use your roaming. Then
Right.
you can use Wi-Fi in airport.
Okay. And
Oh,
Yeah.
it will contact you on Telegram.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's good. Oh, and there's another thing. There is, at least for the service provider that we have for our phones, they have a service called Global Travel Pass,
Mm-hmm.
which allows you to have foreign service on your cell phone by the day. They charge by the day $10, 10
Mm-hmm.
US dollars. If you do not use, if you only use Wi-Fi and you don't use the Global Travel Pass, you don't pay anything for that day. It's zero. But if you connect once, they charge you the $10. If you
Mm-hmm.
use the travel pass one time, it's $10 for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just another thing. So if people worry about that, that's one way around that too.
Well,
So we're
maybe
gonna
you
take
can maybe you can use it first day, and other days you will not need it because you can use
the
local
Wi-Fi.
SIM cards. You can use Wi-Fi. Yes. So.
Wi-Fi is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna take a nap.
Okay. Ginger's sleeping.
Ginger's asleep.
Okay.
Ginger, are you asleep?
She's laying down.
Oh, she's asleep.
Okay.
She's knocked out. So all right, thanks for having us on today.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed it very much. Have a good Sunday night, and everybody else that's still on, uh, have a good Sunday, whatever time zone you're in, and or maybe it's Monday in some places. So
Yeah, it could be Monday in some places. Yes.
so we
Marotik is
appreciate
writing,
you.
why Ginger asleep at 1 p.m.
She's on his feet. She's laying
She's
on his foot.
it's nap time.
Hey, she sleeps every day at this time.
Nap time for Ginger, and we
Nap
also
time
have
for Ginger, nap time for
our other
Vadi.
our other dog is named Chloe.
She's
Chloe,
sleeping.
she's asleep in the bedroom. She's in
In
the
a bedroom.
bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been asleep the whole time.
You have two dogs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Two dogs.
yeah, she didn't make an appearance. She's sleeping the whole time. But
Mm-hmm.
Ginger had to get on the camera for a little while. Then she's like Vadik. She has to go to sleep for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been a
Okay,
pleasure.
Cullen, see you. We'll be in touch.
Okay,
Have a good Sunday.
Nice to see you. Okay, bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Paka
Bye.
Bye.
Paka. Bye
I
bye.
don't know how to cut this off.
It'll do. It'll do.
Okay.
Paka, guys. Have a good day.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you. So, guys, it was Cullen and his wife Teresa. We were talking about visa, guys. If you have some questions, I can do quick reply for you. But I think actually we answered for all questions. And guys, by the way, I want to say thank you for donation, Jeremy, Landry, Jeremy Landry, thank you so much for your PayPal donation. Guys, by the way, everyone who wants to support me, who wants to support my channel, welcome. This is my PayPal. Also, guys, you can support by donation alerts. So I have donation alerts. You can see it's working right now. So any options which you like, guys. Мгм. Так. So guys, checking comments from you. And guys, you can see it's very easy to get Russian visa, not so hard, so very easy. Rajiv, I think I'm late. Rajiv, if you're late, don't worry. You can watch this video from the start later, so no problem. Wait, why I can't open my... Так, guys, any questions? It's Monday in Japan. Yes, Barotiki, cool. Monday in Japan. Artyom, thank you for answering. I saw the question about vaccination. Of course, guys, no need any kind of vaccination. Foreign citizens no longer need to present the results of PCR test when entering the Russian Federation. Vaccination certificates were not accepted. So, guys, yes, Artyom, thank you for answering. Guys, no need any kind of vaccination for visiting Russia. Lots of books. Yes, guys, you can see I did a little bit change in my computer because in previous live streams, my computer stay like this. So you saw my sofa when Vadik is sleeping right now. And this is my working part. And you can see this is, I will show you. By the way, you can see today I'm dressing with my new sports suit. So you can see, guys, this is my working area when my students come to me. So you can see this is my desk, and here are some magnets about Moscow. So I teach them here, and so this is my markers, and so here I have a class, and so let's, and I can teach, like, so for example, the letter A. And for you, actually, how do you see this? You see, I think, do you see it's in a good way, or I think you see it's in a mirror effect. So this is my working area, and this is my books here, bookshelf. Here is English books, Russian language books. This is books for teaching Russian language, a lot of things like this. Yeah, and this is, I don't know, actually, I think maybe I can change something and that it could looks more pretty. But now it's like this. I don't know, is it good looking? To come Russia, do you need vaccination short? Honey Kafena, we already answered for you guys. Please don't repeat the same question. We already answered. about vaccination. So you don't need any kind of vaccination. Да, I think honey kafena, we all honey kafena. I think maybe this person doesn't understand English because already Artyom answered. I already answered, and honey kafena still repeat the same questions. And guys, also information about booking tours. Так, great, I love books. Yes, you have writing correctly, no mirror view. Perfect, guys, no mirror view. So you see the letter R in a good way. Cool. So it means that I can teach you online Russian language. So guys, I'm checking your questions. David, hello, David, hello. Happy to see you. Good evening, Anna. Sorry, I missed the stream. Sundays is normally busy for me, but I wanted to log on the press like for the live stream for the analytics. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, please put likes. It helps YouTube algorithms to share my video that other people will watch it. And yes, David, actually I see that most of people watch me. I think it's better Saturday because usually on Sunday not much people watch me live. Yeah, but I hope this video useful for everyone who came right now. You can watch this video from the start. Cullen and Teresa, they gave us very, very important information. They said everything about getting visa. I think, guys, for you will be very easy. Saturday is way better for me. Yes, David, I think next week we will do Saturday live. And I have, guys, a few ideas for you. So we can I don't know, walk because now weather is very good in Moscow, so I can maybe walk in the Moscow center to show you around, or I can do some stream from my home. Rajiv, Anna, can you give overview of this video and very short, please? Rajiv, no money, no honey. You can send donation and I will do it. You know the rule, never do something for free if you can do it for money. So no money, no honey, Rajiv. Send donation and maybe I will do it. Guys, let's check interesting comments. I see Navigator is asking, have they heard about Murmansk and the Aurora Boreals? Navigator, yes, I think Cullen and Teresa, they know about Murmansk, but Murmansk is better to visit in winter time because in Murmansk, if you want to see the Northern Light, the season of Northern Light, it starts from October till I think March. So in summertime, of course, you will not see this. So Murmansk, it's a good location if you're going to visit Russia in autumn or in winter time. When is the next live and what's the topic? Barotiki, I'm thinking that we can do 2 live streams next week. So guys, I will tell you the plan for next week. So I already uploaded the video with Yan. So you will see this video, I think, Tuesday. And people who became the member of my YouTube channel, they can watch it tomorrow. And I think if I upload the video Monday on Tuesday, it means that it's better to do live stream on Thursday. Yeah, so it could be, guys, April 3rd. Or I won't go to sleep. So we can do, guys, April 3rd. I think April 3rd and Saturday. Because I want to do live streams next week. One could be from the home, and so I think Thursday or and Saturday. So Saturday 100% because our usual time Saturday, next Saturday, and maybe Thursday will be extra live. Your universal dialogue, yes, Rajiv, yes. Rajiv, don't be greedy. um, Artyom is writing that Sapsan train is good, but a regular night train. Yes, Artyom, I agree with you that regular night train is better, but guys have very short time for visiting Russia. So you see, Cullen and Teresa, they come to Russia just for 1 week. They don't have enough time, and so they want to see St. Petersburg at least for 1 day. So of course Sapsan train will be better, because if you travel by Sapsan train, or if you take a flight from Moscow to St. Petersburg, it will take for you just 1 hour. Total, 3 hours. If you take a regular train, you will spend 10 hours. So probably, I don't know, maybe, let's see, maybe regular train will be good. So if guys will take a night train, so they will sleep, then they will wake up, and yeah, probably will be this one. Actually, I also won't go to St. Petersburg. Maybe I will go with Cullen and with Teresa. Barotiki, about SIM cards. No, Cullen and Teresa can't get SIM card and bank account because they will be in Russia just 1 week. For getting a local SIM card and opening bank account, you need 3 weeks. So they can't do it because of new rules. Yeah. Anna could play the Joker in the next Batman movie. Barutiki, why? Why I can play the Joker? Am I looking so strange? Barutiki, why is my face good for the Joker? Or am I looking not happy person? Because remember, Joker, he was not happy. Rajiv, in Moscow, in Russia, we don't have street food. Guys, I see that most of you guys who is from India, you always, Rajiv, I think you're from India, right? You always guys ask about street food. Guys, Russia is very cold country. We have here 6 months winter. We don't have street food because outside it's minus. Can you eat something if it's outside -10? Also right now it's a spring, but still it's cold, it's windy, and we don't have street food culture. Yes, of course you can buy some food on the street, but usually if it's in summer, but no, we don't have street food, guys. Good night, Artem Prudnikov. Have a good night. No. Artem is writing about another topic. No. Artem said good night. Artem, see you next live stream. Artem, thank you so much for helping with answers. So, guys, time to go to sleep, to go for the rest. Guys, here you can see booking tour visa annaglobaltravel@gmail.com. This is my email. If you have, guys, any questions about visiting Russia, about getting a Russian visa, so welcome. I can be your tour guide. I can provide for you online consultation, guys. Also, you can take consultation like video call, face-to-face, in person. I will answer for all your questions, guys. See you next week. Have a good working week. It was nice to talk with you. If me and Cullen and Teresa, if we didn't answer today for some questions, guys, you can write this question in comments. Lots of love to you. See you next week. Пока-пока. Пока-пока. Vadik, will you say goodbye? Vadik sleeping. Пока-пока.